Hello all and welcome to Middleton. So this is my grandparents' house. I probably should have stated that earlier. It's not my beach house, it's my grandparents' beach house. They built it, I think probably before I was born. It might have been after, I'm not too sure. If it was after, it would have been when I was really young. But something in the back of my head says that it was made before I was born. But yeah, that's probably something I should have checked. That's a fact checked for me. Anyway. But yeah, here we are in this beautiful beach house, which has become a home away from home. So anytime that I need to take a breather, or I just need to get away from it all, or I just want to have some time to just sit down, away from the internet, away from civilization, away from just everything else in life, like away from reality, this is where I go. It's a beautiful place with amazing views of the beach, and you know, it's only a half an hour walk to Port Elliot from here, and you know, Victor and Goolwa aren't too far away either. You know, Middleton is such a beautiful little town where, you know, you get to just relax and just, as I said, forget about the world for a little bit and focus on whatever the hell you like. So as you would see from the title of this video, this is the next installment in my creative writing journey. So Middleton is an interesting setting in regards to the fact that it has always been a place where I could just sit down and write. And actually right behind me on this couch is where I started, and well, I didn't finish it here, but I started and got very far into the first book that I actually ever completed fully. So that was my first ever novel. Unfortunately, it wasn't published or anything like that, and I was 15 when I started it, because I finished it when I was 16. But yeah, so this is the couch where it started, and it, you know, for a whole weekend I just sat here and I typed and typed and typed and typed and typed, and I probably got about halfway through it just over that weekend, just because I felt so motivated. And you know, you don't really have anything else to do other than sit around, read, or watch a little bit of TV or whatever. And I'm not exactly someone who watches a lot of TV, so it was, you know, it's the perfect place for me to just sit down and do a whole bunch of work. And it's what I've been doing here currently with all this recording. Yeah, so this is the historic couch in that regards. But Middleton as a setting for my creative writing journey has been more than just a place where I can just sit down. Like, it's more than just a place that I sat down and wrote and finished my first ever book. It has so much more meaning to that, and so I'm going to take you on a little bit of a journey with me to show and explain to you just how special this beautiful place is to me. So instead of it just being this couch that was quite an inspiration and part of my motivation to do all the writing that I did when I wrote that book, I mean, when you're sitting here, you've got to have a look at this. It has such a beautiful view, and I'm sure you can just understand that just by sitting here, you can just get lost in the view and the beauty of it all. So yeah, this is a pretty cool spot, and I'm sure you can understand why I can sit here and write and read and do everything that I need to do. But, you know, as I said, there's more to it than just this couch, so let's go for a bit of a walk, shall we? Work it, dear. Work it. Now, after all of that, you can tell that it is a very beautiful place here, and there is so much inspiration to get here. It's so secluded and it's so beautiful, and I will keep saying the word beautiful because obviously that's the only descriptive word in my vocabulary. So, what can you do? But yeah, this place is absolutely gorgeous, and it took me a lot with trying to figure out exactly how I want to write. It gives me a good headspace, it gives me time to just breathe. What more could you want? So ultimately, this beautiful, beautiful, scenic, gorgeous, whatever you want to call it, is definitely one of the most inspirational, motivational parts. And I'm so lucky to have something like this to be able to go to clear my head and just write. Have a place to just allow it all to just happen. And it is just, as I say, for the 100th, millionth time. It's beautiful. So thank you all for watching. Yes, there wasn't exactly a lot of talk, it was just a lot of, visuals and music and so forth, but, it's a nice little clip, a little installment to my creative writing journey, where you get to see a little bit more of my life and I suppose how wonderful South Australia is and wonderful life is. So, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. If you liked the video, give it a like on YouTube. Go check out the website on taylinferno.com. You can see the link in the description. Also subscribe to YouTube if you're watching. That'd be pretty cool. And yeah, have a wonderful day and make sure that you build your own creative writing story.